So when I started this video, I didn't realize I was just gonna make a selling only video. So I don't feel like I included everything that sold this month. I feel like I missed the first 2 items that sold this month because they were in like the last vlog that I had made. Just before we get into all the chaos that you're about to see, the first item I did sell was just a women's leather belt, not a special name or anything. I wound up selling it for $15. I made a $9.58 profit on it. And then I also sold a Nay nude bra, which was from my collection. And I wound up selling that for $8. So now let's get into the rest of the sales for the month. Okay, I just had my first multi-sale day and I'm very excited. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of how it went. So I have some like drawers labeled back here with alphabet letters, and I use these Ziploc bags to like inventory them so I know what sells. And then I'll just reuse them when I list more. It's fun because I'm able to have Phoebe help, and it kind of works with like letter and number recognition. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I thought I'd give you a little bit of insight. You can let me know if you like this, into what sold. So the first thing that sold is this like sheer red top from Cabby, size large. I had a lot of interest in this. Like a lot of people were liking it and no one was biting. And I finally had someone accept an offer I sent out for $16. Between my cost and the fees charged, I made a profit of $10.80 selling this shirt. And then this is a sale that went in under 24 hours. It's the item I've paid up for and I paid the most. It's the Eileen Fisher long tunic. I said, I really bit the bullet. I really took a chance because I spent $8.57 on this, and I was sent an offer for $40 in less than 24 hours. So I gladly accepted that. And so I came out with a profit of $23.43 on this sale, which was just like unbelievable to me. This has been the most fun I've ever had in my life. So I'm about to package up these 2 items. These both sold on Poshmark, which I feel like even though I'm listed on 5 different platforms, Poshmark is definitely my favorite, mainly because it's the priority mail shipping. And that means I don't have to like go out and buy my own supplies. I can just like get them from the post office, which is really convenient. So I kind of have the other platforms out there with my stuff on it, just to broaden my horizons and not put all my eggs in one basket, but I certainly think Poshmark is my favorite. Yeah, so I'm gonna get these packaged up and dropped off at the post office. Happy Friday. I have 2 sales going out today. So this first one is actually, this was my Grammys when I was a kid, and I used to wear it a lot. It's this vintage Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt. Actually, this sold for me on Curtsy. It's the first time I've made a Curtsy sale, which is gonna be regular ground shipping. So I'm hoping I can fit it in one of my poly mailers. I had it listed for $37 because I wanted someone who really wanted this shirt to get it. And the person who said they would pay full price asked if I'd cover shipping. So I willingly did, and I actually made, this is full profit. So I wound up making $23.13 just on this. The other item I sold in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, which that was fun. I got this at the thrift shop. I paid $2 for it. It's from Kona Swim, which is a Target brand. So not necessarily the greatest brand to pick up, but it had that it was new with tags with it, and summer season that is coming up, and I feel like just like a nice swim bottom, black. It'll go with lots of different tops. It felt like the right choice to make. I had an offer that I sent out that someone accepted a $13 offer on this, so I wound up making $8.05 on this. So I'm gonna get these packaged and head off to the post office. I just had another Curtsy sale come through. And this is actually something that I got as a hand-me-down from my sister-in-law like a year ago, and I never thought that the color looked good on me. I wound up on Curtsy having a buyer accept a $12 offer that I put on this bodysuit, and that gave me about like a $9 profit. So I'm about to get this one shipped off too. Hi. I usually don't ship late at night, but I just made cookies for my sister-in-law because she just had a baby this week, and they're cooling. So I was like, I just had my very first eBay sale come in, very excited, and I show you guys what I just sold. It's funny because I sold one of these last week too, and they're these bras I got when I first had Phoebe. They're really comfy. The brand is called, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to read that because it's so dark on dark, but basically they're like these one size fit all. They're really stretchy. They're so comfortable, but they have no support at all, which is why I was like, you know what, maybe if I list them, someone will want them. And apparently they're a hot ticket because this is the second one of them I've sold. My first eBay sale, which I do feel like for the longest time, eBay really scared me. And obviously I'm still trying to figure, where are my scissors? Still trying to figure it out, but this has just been like the craziest. I'm not usually good at things, so I'm surprised. So it's like surprising that we're getting this done. Hopefully I'm not up too late tonight. And I I get to meet my niece tomorrow. A lot of not good happening in 2025, so trying to dissociate and focus on something else. I made my first Mercari sale last night. So it's actually the fastest sale I've made, and it's this leather jacket that my dad gave me. He said he bought this for $1 at a thrift shop. I got an offer for 28 bucks. It's like in almost perfect condition. There's just like a little marking right there. This has to go to UPS, so I'm gonna have to go to the post office and UPS this morning. I have to get more tape though, I forgot about that. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, I was certainly nervous about listing such heavy items because I was worried about weight. We're gonna wait and hopefully I charged the buyer for the right shipping label. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I have to pay a little extra because obviously there was a good profit made on this jacket. Awesome. Yes. Over here. All right, I'm gonna get this packaged up now. All right, today is Sunday and we made a sale this morning. This is actually from my very first sourcing haul, and it's this Torrid dress, and it's a size 4, and I think I wound up making like 10 bucks on it. So it's really cute. Oh, that's the shipping label. So we're gonna ship this off tomorrow morning since it's Sunday. So I have another Poshmark sale going out today, and this one is actually a necklace that my parents gave me in high school, and it's a black pearl necklace. So they actually, I mean, it's actually black pearls because I really liked Pirates of the Caribbean. They were like, oh, Curse of the Black Pearl. However, I do have a pearl necklace that I really do like, and it's a smaller strand, and I never wear this one. One, because I don't really like the look of black pearls, and 2, I don't love the length of it on me. So I actually, like, I was about to look at the sale. Okay. So the sale was, so I sent an offer for $19 and the buyer accepted. So I will be making $15.20 off of this beautiful pearl necklace. So I hope she really likes a good black pearl. I had 3 Poshmark orders come through last night. So, well, yesterday. And I'll give you an idea of what sold. First here, this is a scarf from Talbot's. It is 70% wool, new with tags, so I kind of used words like giftable because something like this you could gift because it is brand new with tags. I spent $1.50 on this. I accepted a $10 offer, and so I made a $5.55 profit on this. Not the greatest, not the worst. Next one was so weird. I was at my sister-in-law's house helping out with a new baby, and I just like photographed a bunch of random things before I left so I could post while I was there. And this was something she had given to me, and I was like, what the heck is this? I don't know what this is, but it doesn't need to be steamed or cleaned, so I took photos of it really quick. It sold within like 10 minutes of me posting it. I didn't know this brand, but apparently this is a Brandy Melville brand, and I was given an offer for $15, so I accepted. I have a $12 profit on this because my sister-in-law gave me a bunch of clothes. She said I don't need to give her any of the money, so everything is profit for me, so $12. This one came through last night. This was a brand I'd never heard of, but when I saw it at the thrift, I thought it could be something. I spent $2.08 on it. So it has these like pockets that are like, especially for traveling, you could put your passport and stuff. It's supposed to be pickpocket proof. So I found like really cool photos online of this shirt, and I received an offer for $20 for this literally plain gray tank top. So I have a profit of $16 on this tank top. So all those are Poshmark orders, so I'll be able to use my free mailers with all of them, and I'm gonna ship them out now. Good morning. I have 2 belts that sold yesterday. So far, I'm batting 1,000 with picking up belts to resell, which has been great. So the first one that sold, I actually just bought both of these last week, and I wanna get up the numbers. Okay, I did pay $3.50 for this. So a couple things I look for with belts. First, I really like to try to find ones that say they're like leather. This one actually I lucked out is Madewell, so adding a brand in, the size, and my biggest thing is looking at this end to make sure there's no extreme signs of wear, because I feel like that's where belts show their wear the easiest. This one was almost in like brand new condition. So like I said, I paid $3.50 for this. I wound up accepting a offer for $28. The other belt, same exact Goodwill. This one, actually, it's from Talbot's. It still has this tag on it, so I labeled it with tags because it really doesn't look like it's ever been worn. Again, it says leather. I was able to use the Talbot's termage, and then again, no wear here. So I spent $2.50 on this one, accepted an $18 offer. I'm gonna get these shipped off. For belts, I've been using the flat rate, like small boxes instead of the poly mailers. I feel like this is a little bit more sturdy for belts. And yeah, I'm gonna ship these down. Okay, I actually just sold one of my personal sweatshirts. You might have seen me wearing this in videos before. I actually really like the design of it, but I think it's a men's large and I just never love the fit of it. I just think it's so cute. I wound up accepting a offer for $22 on this, which gave me about a $17 profit. I feel like when I bought this, I already had thrifted it to begin with, and I think I maybe had like $6 or $7 into it to begin with, but yeah. I'm hoping this goes to someone who's about to go on a really fun Disney trip because it is such a cute design. I just never loved the fit of it on me. Okay, so today is the economic blackout, so I'm going to expect 0 sales today. I just want to go over my sales for February, which is the month I started selling. I did my first post, I want to say February 9th, so it hasn't even been a full month. When I went into this plan, I kind of told Scott, like, I don't expect to even sell one thing the first month of listing, just because I'm trying to figure this out. And I actually wound up, as of today, the 28th, I have sold 17 items. So that's a lot more than one. I did not expect to do that this month. I did sell a combination of things that I have bought myself for sourcing and some of my own items and some of my family members' items that they've given to me. So my cost basis going into this month and the things that actually wound up selling, I spent $25.03 on. My total sales price before like fees and everything was $328.79. So I put in $25 and I made $328, which is just like a crazy profit margin in my opinion. My profit overall after like fees and any postage I wound up having to pay was $228.89. So just with the cost of goods, I made after fees like $200. So I am incredibly surprised by how well the things have been going. I mean, it's a really bad time in the economy to be starting this business. It's been incredibly fulfilling and I'm incredibly happy with how everything's going and I'm having a great time. I mean, it's a lot of work. I won't say that this is easy. I feel like I'm definitely neglecting a lot of general duties trying to get on top of this business, but I feel like once I get into a rhythm, I'll be able to tackle everything again. But yeah, this has been quite an adventure and I'm super excited to see what March brings. I surprisingly had 2 things sell today. Wasn't expecting it. I basically focused on like listing today and I wasn't sending out offers. Neither of these are items I've sourced. My first sale was this chain link belt, which I did not expect to sell, let alone within like a couple hours. My sister-in-law gave this to me. I think it used to belong to Scott's grandmother. It's this Chico's belt, but it's in okay condition. I don't know. The person asked me if they think it's just like tarnished and I was like, I don't know. They sent me an offer for 11 bucks on eBay. I accepted it. Glad to get it out of my house, honestly. The other item was my sister-in-law's and it's this Madewell wallet. It's in pretty like almost like new condition. I think the person sent me an offer for $17. It's 100% leather. It's really nice looking. I'll be back maybe tomorrow with like my final tallies now for the month now that I made these 2 sales. So now that it's March 1st, I can give you an idea of how my sales fully went for this month since I had the last 2 sales yesterday. Like I said, my first post didn't go up till the 9th. I sold a total of 19 items. My cost basis going into those items was $25.03. I made sales of $361.36 with a profit of $249.09. My biggest sales were in Poshmark. I sold 12 of the 2 on eBay, 2 on Mercari, 1 on Depop, and 2 on Curtsy. And I thought I'd let you know what supplies I wound up getting my first month. I've been trying not to get too many things, but I did grab a few things. I did buy a new depiller. With our move, I couldn't find my old depiller, so I bought one on Amazon. I spent like $5 on it. It just helps with getting the clothes ready. I did buy a new steamer only because it was at the thrift shop and I was able to spend, how much did I spend? $7.99 on it. I've been buying Ziploc bags because that's how I keep my inventory and the SKU numbers for my inventory. I just buy like store brand Target, so those are $3.99. I bought packing tape because unfortunately we are on our last roll of packing tape in the house. Otherwise I wouldn't have needed to get that my first month. And I also bought lint rollers because we didn't have any lint rollers left. And again, kind of like detailing, getting the clothes prepped. First month was so fun. Another big thing, I've been tracking my miles. So I track when I go outsourcing and when I drop off packages at either the post office or UPS. So I'm about to go to the post office today, so I'll enter that in my spreadsheet later. And yeah, so depending on how my sales go, I don't know if I'm just gonna do this monthly, if I can start doing it weekly. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys tried reselling before? Let me know what your experiences have been. And yeah, I'm being called. Can I say goodbye?
Bye, camera.
Bye, camera.